health insurance. Very, very important. We are going to reform our schools. We are going to make sure that our schools are better for our children. Not that the public schools have become so bad that people have to send their children to private schools. No, it is a failure of government. That is why we have that situation. When I become president, 20% of the budget will go to education. Calm down. 20% of the budget will go to education, 15% of the budget will go to health care, to our hospitals. So we are going to change the educational system. Our system will train our children to have practical skills and how to run business. We are going to establish a skills training center in every local government in Nigeria. Every young man or woman coming out of secondary school or university will learn a practical skill. IT, welding, carpentry, vulcanizing. We all know that the unemployment in Nigeria today is very high. 54% youth unemployment. So half of all our young men and women have no job. My presidency is going to solve this problem. We are going to create a 1 trillion naira fund, venture capital fund. That fund will invest in young people starting new businesses of their own. Exactly. And it will not be a loan. It will co-own the business with you. After some years, the fund will make its profit back and exit the business. It's not a loan. So if you don't have a job and you have a new business and you employ 2 or 3 people, you've given them jobs. When we do this thing for thousands of young men and women, you will see that millions of jobs will be created over 4 years. In 4 years of my presidency, we will create new jobs, millions of new jobs. So it don't reach time where person will be president of Nigeria. Yes, sir. People will not get
Mr. Next President, this is the chairman of the home market.
Thank you. I've already spoken.
Okay.
We don't want people without certificate. So we don't reach time where young people, we get good idea, we go fix the economy. Our time don't reach. 35 years ago, Buhari was head of state. He told us, you are the leader. 35 years ago. Not be so. Yes. So about many of us here, today, he's still the president, and he wants to go for second term. When are we going to be leaders? When are we going to become leaders? Buhari and Atiku, they should go and look after their grandchildren. Yes, their grandfathers. They should go and look after their grandchildren and leave Nigeria alone. They have done their bit. They've tried. Their own performance is not good. Yes. It's time for new blood. It's time for young people. Yes. It's time for educated people. Yes. I am a professor. I have been a deputy governor of the central bank. I know what to do to fix Nigeria's economy.
I'm sure you may have belonged to that very class of say young Muslim.
Yes, of course. I'm a youth candidate. Yes.
You're just giving me your manifesto.
Yes.
Do you have a provision for the black person? I'm a disabled man.
Physically disabled.
Did you have a provision for them?
Yes, we have.
Wait, you are making your campaign.
Yes.
You have a provision.
Yes. The secretariat along the pool here.
I said, no politician can tell me to go. And I'm happy to tell you a word that I will want to personally, what are the provisions we are going to make for physically challenged? They are 90% that are able, that are dwelling in this society. 90%.
Yes.
It's not those that are put on suit like you.
Yes.
Physically challenged that cannot walk.
Yes.
There are more.
Exactly.
What provision do you have for them?
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, my government will be the first government to make provision for the physically challenged in this country. We're going to have a disability policy that will make provision for physically challenged persons. All public buildings must have access for physically challenged. Yes, exactly. We did it in the central bank. When I was deputy governor of the central bank, we commanded all the banks, you must have facility for physically challenged. So we're going to have an advisor on people with disabilities.
Apart from those kinds of children, what about talking about roads? How are you going to get about roads?
Yes. I know. Okay, sir, let's go. You know, my government will have we're going to bring roads. Yes.
I got front. I got front. Go front. Claro. Front end with a big ass
Presidential cabinet. This one not be governorship, not be senator, not be House of Assembly, not be House of Representatives, not be chairman of Oredo. This one not direct from president. Somebody that is arranging Buhari, he has come to see us. Anywhere you are hearing my voice, come now and listen to him. His name is Kingsley Moghalu, former managing director and deputy managing director of CBN. He come all the way to come and bless us of people, to be a president of Nigeria. If you love the chairman of Igu, use 1 second to come and hear from him now. If you love the chairman, say hi. If you love the chairman, say hey. If you love the chairman, say woo. I want you anywhere you are, come because I want him to bless us. Everywhere you are, our president, the next president of Nigeria is now speaking with us. He's right here with us. Whether the devil like it or not, he's the next president of Nigeria. I want you to come close now. Anywhere you are, members of the good communities, the artisans, the electricians, the mechanics, the motor spare part dealers, Everybody, landlord and landladies, the Odeweres and all of them, wherever you are hearing my voice, come now. A presidential candidate all the way from Abuja came to us this evening. Come, men and women, boys and girls. If you know you are 18 years of voting age, come on now and vote. I said this time we are not voting for party, we are voting for candidate. And we have seen the right candidate. I want to give you a microphone to talk to us at this hour. Sir, you can talk to us while they are listening, sir. My voice is not before you talk. My executives, some of them are here. The vice chairman of the whole community, of Motors Papers community. Emmanuel is here. I want you to give a clap of it from Emmanuel. Clap and thank you. Thank you. And some executives are here. My secretary is also here. So you are welcome, sir. I want you to address us, sir.
Hello. Live and let live.
Progress.
Live and let live. Live and let live. Yes. One Nigeria. One Nigeria. YPP, service to the people. YPP, service to the people. YPP, service to the people. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Professor Kingsley Moghalu, the presidential candidate of the YPP in 2019. By the grace of God, the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes, outside Yoruba, Igbo, Benin, everybody will be okay. Will be okay. Yes. Now, let me explain myself. I was the deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria from 2009 to 2014. So I have managed the economy of Nigeria. This one too goes to. I know what we need to do to fix this country. Before I came to the Central Bank, I worked for the United Nations for 17 years. So, all these countries that were having problems, countries like Rwanda, countries like Cambodia, countries like Yugoslavia, I was the one who helped to fix those countries, bring them back to peace. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that I am not your normal politician. I am not your normal politician. This one is fine. Yeah. Now, I do not come to you with promises. I have a plan. I have a plan. Now, that plan, when it comes to infrastructure, let us start with infrastructure. Let us see. When it comes to infrastructure, let me tell you why we don't have good infrastructure and what I'm going to do about it. The reason we don't have good infrastructure is that we don't have a master plan for infrastructure. We have to have a master plan for infrastructure. Then we're going to find the money to finance the master plan. How am I going to finance infrastructure in this country? Good. Let me tell you. There is something called public-private partnership. PPP. There is something called public-private partnership. That is how we will finance infrastructure. There are many companies that have a lot of money to finance infrastructure. We will have a partnership between the government and those companies. They will come, they will build the infrastructure, they will operate it for some years, and there will be, they will operate it. Let us take, for example, the second Niger bridge. Or let us take the Lagos-Benin Expressway. Yeah? Yes. Yes.
At the end, they will not do it.
No, hold on. I told you I have a promise. I have a plan, not a promise. So those people are giving you promises. I'm giving you a plan. You have to ask, what have those people done before? That is what we call track record. I can give you my track record at the Central Bank. I was the person who introduced BVN. We introduced the bank verification number into this country. That is something I have done. Yes, nationwide. Now we introduced POS, which you are using today. Very good. So these are practical, concrete things we have done. So I have a track record, not people who are just career politicians. Then, hold on, be patient. So I was talking about infrastructure. When we bring those companies and we create partnership between them and the government, those companies will build the roads. They will manage the roads with a toll. The government will not spend so much money so that the government can build the roads in the villages with government money. But all the major roads, expressway across the states, the waterways, we have not developed our waterway in this country. All these things will be done. We'll bring private companies that will develop those things, and they will make their money back. After 10 years or 15 years, the government will take over the project. It belongs to them. But we would have gotten those infrastructure developed, but not with taxpayers' money. So that we can use taxpayers' money to go to the places where the private investors will not come, because it is not profitable for them. If a private investor wants to build the road in your village, he cannot make money, so they will not come. So the government will come and build the road in your village. The private companies will build the road in Benin and Benin, Lagos, and all the big roads. That is my approach to infrastructure. Second Niger bridge was supposed to be public-private partnership. This government came and cancelled the contract because they want kickback. They want money. They want to make money from the contract. So they keep awarding all these contracts, but they will never finish the contract because they have chopped the money up front. They don't chop the money up front. So there's not enough money to do the contract. The money they said they will use to do the contract, they have already pocketed it. This is why there's no infrastructure in Nigeria. That's number one. Number two, I have talked about the economy. What are we going to do for businessmen? Traders like you.
Yes.
Very good. Does anybody here import? You import?
Some of us, yeah.
Some of you import?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What port do you use?
Only Lagos. I think Ireland.
Very good. Now, when I become president, we are going to restructure Nigeria. The only port in Nigeria should not be Lagos. We must develop the ports in Delta State and Edo State. We must develop the port in Onitsha. We must develop in Calabar, so that there are many ports through which people can bring in goods, and that your business will be cheaper for you to do. You know that when you bring in things from Lagos, it's so expensive. All the problems in our papa, and the cost that you put on your product. So we're going to end all these things. Yes. One more question. Let me tell you how we create jobs. There are many young men and women. Yeah. There are many. Yes, you ask. Don't worry. There are many young men and women who have no jobs in Nigeria. About 30 million young people. Yes. So now, yes, about 30 million. Let me tell you what we're going to do to create jobs. Number one, I have said it, that young people must learn skills. The way to get a job is to have a skill. You must have a skill that people that give out job need, so that they will employ you. Do you understand? So Now, we will make sure we will create 700 skills training center in each of the 774 local government areas of Nigeria. There will be a skill training center where young men and women graduating from secondary school and from university will go and learn a practical skill, welder, IT, vulcanizing, mechanic, whatever. So now, vulcanizers, mechanics, and all those things. So when you learn how to be a mechanic, let me tell you, then you can set up a good mechanic shop that is very modern, that has equipment, 21st century equipment for mechanic. Not you're going to be using your eye and all those things will be coming into your eye. No, we will use modern equipment. But how will you get the money to establish your mechanic business? We are going to create a 1 trillion naira venture capital fund that will give you the capital to start your new mechanic shop. You and your friends. You can set up a very modern mechanic shop. Serious capital. So if you need 1 million, the fund will give you 1 million. If you need 2 million, they'll give you 2 million to buy land and set up a very good mechanic shop. Now, it is not a loan. The fund has not lent you money. The fund and you will own the business together. So you'll be sharing the profits. After about 5 years, the fund has recovered its investment. They will go. The business is yours. That is it. It is not you have started a new business without 1 kobo coming from your pocket. This is how economies are developed. This is how jobs are created. So the reason why I'm giving you this idea is because I be man where sabi. A man that does not have a certificate cannot tell you what I'm telling you. He is president, but he doesn't have the idea of what to do to make Nigeria better. So I want to thank all of you for receiving me. I want to ask you once again. I want to tell you that, my friend, just one last question because I won't sleep here. One last question. Sure, what is it?
Concerning the Gelegele aspect of it, how are we doing it, sir?
Which one is the Gelegele aspect?
Nobody is talking about it. All of them be coming to Edo State and nobody is talking about the Gelegele aspect of it.
Okay, now let me tell you something, please. That if Gelegele is an Edo State project, is it an Edo State?
It's in Edo State.
Edo State government about it. Then that is a question you have to ask the person who is running for governor of Edo State. Not for president. No, I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is what the federal government will do. I cannot make promises to you about things that are the responsibility of your state government.
The next president, then yeah, he don't enter. The next president for Asoro. Shaggy is a go. YPP for the young ones to enjoy. This is not the animal party, now YPP. Not the animal party.
Whether they come to our bread. My brother.
Why people are like this? Presidential candidate of the Young Progressives.
I want to do the mic. I want to use the mic. No, don't worry.
But we have come because we are ordinary people and fellow Nigerians just like you are. Let me tell you why I am running for president. I was having a good life. A former deputy governor of the central bank, a professor, a former United Nations official. I don't need to be running for president. I don't need to be a politician. But it is the suffering of Nigeria. I could not bear it anymore. The poverty in this country, the unemployment,
Please hold it close to his mouth.
it is too much. My success as a person has no meaning if all around me what I see is for the wire. So that is why I'm running for president. Nobody. Nobody should be left behind. Nobody should be left behind. We need a different type of leader in this country. The politicians will not do it anymore. We have had enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. The old Are we all right? The old recycled politicians, we must send them into retirement in 2019. Yes. Yes. They have been in power for 20 years, but our situation is just getting worse. If Nigeria continues the way it is going today, 20 years. No NEPA. No NEPA, no light. Light, no day. No light. No good hospitals. No water. It don't reach the time now where for Nigeria, governor
they go commission borehole. Insult. Governor, they go commission borehole. Instead of commissioning tap water system, governor, they commission borehole. Now where we don't reach for Nigeria today. We don't reach the time for Nigeria where they call us poverty capital of the world. Now we be the sufferhead capital for the world today. Abi no be so? So, as 2019, February, don't they come, don't they reach? I beg, make una no vote for APC. Make una no vote for Buhari. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. Make una no vote for Atiku or PDP. Fa, 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 fa. It don't reach time where young people, where get good idea, where get good experience, where get energy, that then supposed to be president of Nigeria today. We supposed to get president where these young children, they fit touch me, they fit relate with me. Not be president will be their great-great-grandfather. So we say, the thing where they talk, we say, make Buhari and Atiku, make them go spend more time with their grandchildren. Make them go spend time with their grandchildren. It don't reach for people like us. Yes. When I become president, waiting will happen. Me, I don't come here make I give you promise. The thing where I get na plan. I get plan, no be promise. And I get plan how that plan go work. Now it be the thing where they different. For YPP presidency 2019, una go begin to see plan for restructuring. How we go restructure Nigeria. Una go see plan how Nigeria go dey more united. Una go see plan make our economy work better. Una go see plan make Nigeria don't get in respect for the world. Una hear say Buhari go meet Trump. Trump talk for him back, say the man dey lifeless. Say no life. Southwest, we get to go.
something different, something more. YPP, service to the people. YPP, service to the people. YPP, service to the people. When election time comes, the women market today. I mean, be the first politician. I mean, be the first political presidential candidate for Nigeria since 1999. We make woman the vice president. I mean. Because women matter. Women matter.
No woman, no nation.
No woman, no nation.
Yes.
No woman, no nation. So I support women. And that is why my vice presidential candidate she will be the first woman vice president in Nigeria. And then woman Benson, young woman, 37 years old from Ghana. She will be vice president.
That's it.
If they campaign somewhere around here,
Yes.
So, I'm going to vote for one thing. I vote for Professor Kingsley Moghalu. Well, you don't see the sign. You don't see where you go.
Open door for Nigeria. Open door.
Open door means open door to opportunity. Open door to new opportunities. I'm in Nigeria where we will get when things are more than thank you.
Mama, now, is a presidential candidate. No, he replaces President Muhammadu Buhari. Nahina. All two women. All that we are taking. Amaya mutana dejo. Tamima weni makokema. Ade. Ona to boy ade.
Willie does. Good. Willie does. We don't care. Yes. Why? Because we have right to tell our bucket women. Either do or if you don't go, I cover your nose. They must already go here. We have right to tell them, say if you move, I go for the bucket.
Female vice presidential candidate. So after we my important. After we mati we ma e bi owo we do lele na so ayupo o ti ko e mo o be ye o emi nu wa e ti o ku wa nya wo na o na we ye o ni ye mi e ikweti ni ye ku ya ku 1 to 1 e bi ya mota ni ane ye ni ano e
Nigerian mama say,
and the young man, and the young speak at the here.
Mama, I know the politics. The reason why I enter politics is because I don't like politics. Nigerian women, Nigerian children, Nigerian youth, you don't reach when you get the right line. Me and the deputy governor, deputy governor, so I'm not the politician. Me and the professor, I'm not the career politician. So, but now, as Hey!